Hey everyone, welcome back to TeddyEd Inspires, where real education stories live. Some people still imagine classrooms as neat rows of quiet students and one calm teacher in full control. Some days, sure, but many classrooms today feel like learning, problem solving, emotional support, and crowd control all happening at once. And yes, before lunch. Let me tell you what a classroom feels like today. It feels like the classroom in 2026 is holding a lot. A teacher may be explaining a lesson, helping one student catch up, redirecting another student, checking for understanding, managing behavior, and adjusting the lesson in real time. That's not poor planning. That's real classroom life. And Canadian teachers are saying the same thing. In February 2026, the Canadian Teachers Federation said class size is not the whole story and that classroom complexity is driving teacher overwhelm. It said the fall 2025 parachute survey showed students who need help are not getting enough support, and teachers cannot continue filling every gap alone. That means that what teachers are carrying now is not just bigger classes on paper, right? It's more needs, more intensity, and more pressure inside the classroom. What has changed? The classroom has changed. The job of the teacher has changed. The expectations of the school, parents, and the community have changed too. Teachers are not only teaching content, they are navigating wider learning gaps, emotional needs, behavior challenges, parent communication, and growing documentation. And school leaders are seeing the same trend. The People for Education reported that Ontario principals are sounding the alarm about increased behavioral issues, difficulties with self regulations, and unaddressed mental health challenges among students. So when people ask, why does school feel hard now? The honest answer is simple. Classrooms are being asked to hold more than many people actually realize. Sometimes it feels like one classroom needs a teacher, a counselor, a tech support person, and one very calm auntie with snacks. Why this matters? Do you know why it matters for students? Because students feel the pressure too. They notice when a room feels stretched. They notice when help is delayed. They notice when the pace feels off or the room feels heavy. And this affects more than just their academics. It affects their confidence, it affects their focus, and it affects how safe and supported students feel. CAMH reported in 2024 that 51% of Ontario students showed moderate to serious psychological distress. When half of students are carrying that kind of emotional weight, it changes the feel of a classroom even before the lesson begins. A classroom shapes more than grades. It shapes the daily experience of school. So, what schools need more is this. If classrooms are under pressure, then schools need more support, not more blame. They need practical systems. They need resources. They need time. They need recognition for the people doing the work every day. And this is not isolated to one school or one district. A 2025 Pan Canadian Trend report on K 12 workplace well-being said staffing shortages, student behavior, and rising expectation are all contributing to higher workload and stress for educators. So when we talk about classroom pressure, we're talking about a wider pattern affecting teachers, students, schools across the system. Because when classrooms are better supported, teachers can better teach. When students can learn better, then the school function better. That should be obvious, but sometimes obvious things still need a microphone. So here, we care about the real conditions shaping teachers, students, and schools. If you want honest conversations about education, subscribe and join us as we look at what classrooms are really facing today and why it matters. I'm F, and until next time, keep showing love to teachers, students, and schools. I'll see you in my next video.